Hello everyone and welcome to Rich Media. In today's video we'll be going over Emby version 4.0. My last video we did Emby version 3.0. I know it's been a while since my last video and I apologize for that. But we'll be going over the setup process, not the installation, but the setup process of this new version. And this has been out a while, so you've probably, if you have Emby, you've probably already upgraded. But let's take a look at it. So the first thing you're greeted with after you've installed it and run it is welcome to Emby. You'll choose your language, mine which would be English, United States. Click on next. So for this we'll choose Rich Media. I'll just make up any password here. Actually, you know what? I think now I have to so when you signed up for Emby, use that username and password. So we'll click now. What we need to do here is set up some of our libraries. So you click on Add Library. We'll click on Movies. I'm going to name this Family Movies. I'm not going to do all my movie folders. I have some regular movies and you know, action, stuff like that, and then some family movies. The family movies folder is smaller, and we'll go to H, find the folder that the movies are in. Oh, click OK. And then, yeah, we'll let it get the information from the movie DB. You don't have to worry about all these other settings. Click OK. We'll add TV shows folder. Again, it would be H TV shows. OK. And OK. And you get the picture. So you can add movies. Well, let's take a look here what we can add: movies, music, TV shows, audiobooks, books, games, music videos, excuse me, sorry about that, home videos and photos, and whatever mixed content. So we're not going to, well, I guess okay, we'll click back here because I'm not going to create any more folders. So once you've created all the libraries or set up your media libraries, you click on Next. English. You choose your English. I mean your language, which would in my case is English and United States. You can click on allow remote access and enable automatic port mapping, and then you accept the terms and you click next, and voila, you're done. So we click finish. You click OK, and then we'll sign in. And there you're at your dashboard. So now you'll see in your dashboard, you have the main page. It's scanning library. It's about 87% done. You have your settings. So I have, we'll click, so it'll run the server every time you restart Windows. Launch the Emby server, Emby web app in web browser when Emby starts. You can click this off, otherwise it's gonna pull up Emby when it starts up in the web browser. It's gonna still run without that, so you can uncheck that. Enable automatic server updates, yes. Allow the server to restart automatically to apply updates, yeah. So you can click save because we made a change. Okay, then you have users. You can assign different users. This is where you would enter your Emby Premiere key. I'm not going to do that. Emby Premiere is they have a subscription where you'll get probably early updates. You can record live TV. You'll have a DVR service. You can still use Emby without paying. Emby is free to download and use. You just pay for the Premiere service, which has some extra features. You see your library here. It's building the library, or maybe it already has. Let's see. Looks like it's done. Okay, so we have our library. So in our library we have, oops, well, I don't need to do that. We'll look at what it looks like from the Emby app. You can change your transcoding features. You probably would want to leave it on auto. You probably wouldn't want to mess with these functions unless you don't want to do transcoding. So it's going to automatically transcode it to whatever device you're streaming to if needed. Cinema mode. Now, this is a feature with Emby. I think this is a feature with Emby Premiere. You can view before, like, have the theater experience before each movie. You can watch some trailers, either trailers of stuff that's coming to the movies, or to the theaters, or of movies that are coming out on Blu-ray. Info, metadata, you don't need to change anything there. Open subtitles, nothing there. This shows the devices that you're that's currently logged into your media server. Download and sync, I think that's feature with Emby Premiere. You have camera upload, and here you can designate a path. We'll just go through that so we can we'll upload to the rich media folder. And then you have to click save. DLNA support. Oops. Okay, DLNA support. So you basically you can leave this page alone. Enable DLNA. You don't have to change any of the settings here. Live TV. I don't know if I can set it up here. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is okay. Live TV requires an active Emby Premiere subscription. So I do have a subscription, but I haven't set it up on this server yet, so I don't know if it's going to let me. You would click detect my devices. Oh, it found it. So I have the HD home run. There's the IP address that's assigned to it. Allow hardware transcoding. Yes, you would want to leave that. So we'll save. You'll select country, which would be United States for me. I'm going to choose the Emby guide data, or I also have a subscription to Schedules Direct, but we'll use the Emby guide data. You click on next, type in your zip code. My lineup, oops, there's an error encoding lineups, please. Let's see what happened. Probably because it didn't enter the key. There we go. All right. By the way, you all know that I do this in these videos in real time. So any mistakes, I can show you how to correct them in real time. There's no lineup here, so let me go back. Let's try Schedules Direct. This is probably because I didn't enter my Premiere key, but let's see. Next. You can all see this because you're not going to see the password anyway. So we'll click Save. Country is United States. Let's give it a moment to, yeah, it's not, oh no, there we go. Okay. So I'm just using an over-the-air antenna. I'm using the HD Home Run Quattro. So we'll go with antenna. Save. We'll refresh guide data. I don't know if it's gonna. So that, yeah, that's how you would set up TV. We'll see if it actually took it later. It might not, again, like I said, because of I don't have the Emby Premiere key added here. But you would be able to set up your DVR, set up a recording path. So we'll use H. Where is that? TV shows. OK. Everything else you can leave. And you have your expert and under expert, excuse me, there's advanced, there's logs. You can look at like error logs and things like that. Notifications, you can turn on or off notifications. You have plugins. So here you can, okay, so I already have, these are the plugins that I already have. If you want to look at the catalog, you would click on catalog. It has your top plugins, your general plugins, and you just click. Let's look at one I don't have installed here. So let's say folder sync. You can just click on install, and it'll show up in your plugins after you restart Emby. So I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. Here you have your scheduled tasks and your metadata manager. So now that we've got it configured, let's go ahead and do what it says and restart Emby. Just give it a moment, let's see. There we go. So Emby has been restarted. And if we go to our plugins, if we go to our plugins, you'll see as they're refreshing, so while that's refreshing, let's go, there we go. Let's see. We'll go to plugins, and there you see there's the folder that I added, or the plugin I added, I'm sorry. So let's minimize this. I'm not sure if I have the Emby app. I don't think so. So we'll go to the Windows Store. We'll type in Emby. You want the Emby Theater app. We'll click on Install. And while this is installing, I just want to remind you, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications. And feel free to make comments, suggestions, questions. I will usually get to any questions within 24 hours. And Emby is installing. This is the Emby app for Windows. There's apps available for NVIDIA Shield. That's what I use to view. Connect to the server and view my movies. There's a app for Fire Stick. There's an app for Roku. We'll launch. Connect. Okay, this is actually the server downstairs. Let's see. So we have our channels. You have your guide under TV. And this is through my antenna. You see I have several channels. I'm using a Mohu antenna. In another video, I'll show you the one that I'm using. My recordings, what I have scheduled. The series, programs, will go back. You can have it sort by collections. There's all my movies. The thing I like about Emby is also you don't have to put your... I used to have my 4K movies in a separate folder, but now I put them all together in one folder because you see here how it designates at the top whether it's a Blu-ray, a 4K. I think it shows if it's DVD. I think I have one here where we'll be able to see. I know there's at least one here that's in DVD format. Yeah, it'll show right up at the top here. Well, you get the picture with this. I'm not going to really search through anymore. So let's go back. You see, I click on a movie and it immediately comes up. You'll click on play. You can watch the trailer. Let's look at TV shows. TV series. I don't think this is viewable, but here you get the picture. This is when I had the Sci-Fi channel, which I don't have anymore. You can see all the seasons you have, or the and episodes in that season. And let's see, I already have music set up here in this server. You can sort of buy the albums. Yes, I have a wide variety. I like classic rock and classical music. And you can see there's some holiday music here, and I also like contemporary Christian music, so there might be some of that in here. Yes, I do like, and this is my daughter. She wanted me to put that in there, although she's grown and married now. We'll go back. Here you have continue watching, burn N. Well, that's just I believe movie suggestions. Okay, blur N, sorry. And I don't think it's gonna play. Usually tells me, but you can play the trailer. So we'll go back. Okay, select server. Again, sorry about that. Let's see what's wrong here. Let's reopen it. Emby Theater. And there you have it. It shows also in the main page. You got you can click on the guide to see what's on. It shows you what's on now. It shows you your latest family movies that you may have added. By the way, these are added. I've added these using with my own DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4K movies, my collection on Blu-ray. I do have the physical discs for these movies. Music, scheduled, our latest recordings, latest TV shows. I'm gonna delete this one because it's not complete. It didn't record properly when I tried to record it from HBO. I probably had the settings wrong. Okay, so that about does it, folks. Thank you for watching this video. Again, please don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell icon for notifications of future videos. Sorry about that. And leave any comments, suggestions, questions below. And in the description below, I'll also include some suggestions and for your PC for your media server. And I'll be going over in a future video on my media server. And I'll also be having a live program coming up soon, so be watching for that. Thank you all, and until next time.